Affected the way we invest, because we seem to do a lot of under the mattress susu kind of savings and investments, but really when it comes to actually long term or investing into things that we can't physically see, we have a problem with that.
Yes, I think that usually Ghanaians think in terms of investment, think a bit short term, and which has to change. Because with investments, you usually have to invest for a longer period of time to be rich. If we look at people like Warren Buffett, he has invested for a long time. And so Ghanaians tend to be short term. Even if you look at the treasury bills, if you look at 91-day treasury bills and 182-day treasury bills, 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year bonds, you realize that you have very little people investing in, let's say, 1 year or 2 year bond as 91. Usually 91-day bills, people invest more. And so people are a bit short term sighted. But I think that it's time Ghanaians start looking at investing on the stock market, because research has proved that investing in the long term on the stock market usually far outperforms investments in fixed income securities. So Ghanaians should look at investing on the stock market.
Okay. And just to wrap things up, I mean, what advice would you give to somebody who decides that they want to get into the stock exchange, they want to buy some shares and they want to make an investment and reap some benefits? What's the first process? I mean, obviously we need to find a broker. So how do we do so, and what would be the steps?
I think that somebody who wants to invest in shares should, they themselves, I usually advise people that they themselves should have some interest in what goes on in the companies. Because even though it might look as if you go and you're buying a piece of paper, in terms of when you do the purchase, they give you the certificate, it's actually money that you are investing in that company.
That's right.
So people should be interested to find out what goes on in the companies they want to invest in.
Okay.
For instance, if Benny, you are interested in investing in Unilever, you should be interested in looking at their financials, what's going on in Unilever.
Yes.
But apart from that, people can also get investment advice from their brokers as to which stocks they should purchase. And then once the money is ready, they can go ahead and do the investments on their behalf.
Okay.
But I think personally, people should show interest in what is being purchased for them, because it's your money, and if it goes down, it's your money that goes down.
Okay.
So people should be interested.
Just a quick one for people who actually have companies and want to list them. We hear stories in the media abroad of how a CEO of a company may have done something immoral, and all of a sudden the stock prices and everything goes down as well. How is it that one person's integrity affects the whole entire company? Usually with the stock market, it is also highly driven by demand and supply. Right.
I.e., if people want to buy more shares and the supply is less, then the price tends to go up.
Right.
And then people also use their emotions in determining which stocks to purchase.
Okay.
So if they get to hear that maybe the CEO did something bad, then emotions set in.
Right.
And then people decide to sell off their shares.
Right.
And once they decide to sell off their shares, it means that there will be more people who wants to dispose of.
Right.
And so it will push the price down, because then the supply will be more than demand.
Okay.
And so that is how come then the price keeps on going down and down and down.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, I want to say a big thank you for coming in this morning, Sophia. This has been Sophia Obin Abuaje, Head of Business Development at Omega Capital. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so
and
much.
educating